Alright, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Perminator Plays West of Loathing. We got a whole lot of places to go check out. We're going to go check out for the mail, though. We're going to go to the postal way station and go from there. We'll pop up sold crate with our crowbar. Got some more smelling salts and a really can of oil. Is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both in a sense, because it is a can of lubricant. Oh, this game, man, this game. Let's trespass in here. Go through some of these. Nothing there. Go through these. Cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you could ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Yeah, maybe. Alright, so now we gotta head to the post office in Dirtwater. So turn the corner, you come face to face with three bandits pushing a large barrel marked TNT down the trail. The four of you stare at each other for a moment, unsure of how to deal with this potentially violent happenstance. Let's do it. I mean, there's no point to even waste the action points, not like we don't get them back, but 30 experience, we got a black hat, it's on armor, got 50 meat. We probably would have gotten dynamite if we had tricked them out of it, but I wanted the experience, and sometimes you don't, it doesn't seem like you get experience sometimes when you do it that way. Alright, so I know we got a couple things we can go through to sell, probably. This guy have no needles, that stinks. Alright, I'm looking for this, just sell it. Alright, nothing else here. Let's go see if we can send that postcard. Hey, I need help tracking down some missing mail. How do you mean? Oh, mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting on behalf of the mayor. The local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Well, that information ain't exactly secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out either. Delivery gone missing is bad news, though. I suppose it'll be alright in just this one case. Wait here a second. So we got a postal code sheet. I'd like to send a postcard. Alright, nothing there. Nothing there. Got hot dogs. Got leather goods. Liquid Bread Brewing Company. Let's go check that out over here. Alright, let me see what you got. You got Muscle by 7, Mysticality by 7, Moxie by 7. Let's buy a couple of those. Well, we haven't found your cactus lady yet, Bill. I'm sorry. We will, though. I promise. We will. So now I think we get back up to the postal way station. Oh, we found Ghostwood. Alright, let's keep heading where we're going, and we'll head to Ghostwood later. Alright, let's go back in here, trespass in. Found Chuck's house, let's go investigate it. Huh, something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on. Maybe you're just being paranoid. Or it could be, you know, the noose. Probably just one of those bird feeders where you hang a ball of suet and seeds and stuff, except the birds ate it all, and now there's just, you know, the rope. unpickable lock into the basement. Come in, it's always open. The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty-looking chains and hooks, and well, a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter. His eyes gleaming, he's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Well, hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes lud sound like lud. A bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me that I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. Talk to him. Can I have a look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out, and I still need to clean up the mess. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages, my grandfather's own recipe. Did you just say long pork? That's right, I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend? Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Huh. This guy's like totally a murderer, right? Like, completely? But that's too obvious for this game. Has Mel been by recently? Why, yes. My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you just mean that he left. I think he'll always be here in spirit. Yeah, this guy's gotta be him. I mean, really? I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no, I can see what you might think that is. This is certainly blood, like blood. But this is tomato soup. Tomato soup? Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning up when you arrived. There's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grey. Let's switch the labels. Is there anything else you have to say? Now that we did that, can we get like a thing of tea? What's on the menu? Homemade sausages, tomato soup. Tea. Let's have some tea. Oh, that reminds me, I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? Oh, no thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea, sits there while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my hood down for a few minutes, and it has been a long day. Please excuse me. Sneak into his bedroom. He is gone. Completely gone. Let's get Chuck's key. Yoink, indeed. Alright, let's check out this. Go in. It doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Missing bag of mail. Oh, we got the mail. Got another blank postcard. Got a modern snake oiler 156, locks and how to pick them, and frightening topics and next mix. I don't want to keep losing our stats though, because next mix seems to keep making us lose our stats. Oh, so this normally would have given us that. Okay. Let's go ahead and learn bad medicine. And then let's go ahead and find our snake. Should be all the way at the bottom. It was like the first thing we got. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff to extract. Get some venom. Get some medicine. Go ahead and close that briefcase. As you climb out of the cellar, a mailman approaches. Oh my! Thank goodness you found my mail. This mailbag is yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy. A little weird, I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia, too. It did seem pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag. I wasn't sure where I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. No problem. Here you go. Alright, let's head back to Breadwood. Fight it. You're nothing, man. Nothing. So this costs 1. That costs 2. So we'll not end our turn. So let's see. Let's just test out bad medicine. Drops their moxie by 5, which then lets us do way more damage. Now, if we can get one more so we can drop a target's moxie by 5 and do strong medicine to increase our moxie, that could be really good. Alright, we want to check our character tab real quick. No, strong medicine. Good. Let's go with strong medicine. Let's throw a point in muscle. I feel bad that we never use Snake Whip. It's just so useless compared to what we have currently going on. Alright, so let's offer to help with the problems. Get that logging permit. We're running out of trees around here, and we need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit from the next town. And the whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. The whole town died? I'll bet you it's Deadwood, Ghostwood, Dead Town, whatever place. Alright, we haven't been to Reboot Hill, so let's go to Reboot Hill. You find an overturned military stagecoach. Half buried behind it is a crate labeled supplies in stenciled military type. Let's open that up. Got a chemical bullet and some more hardtack. It used to be Boot Hill, now it's Reboot Hill. It's a cemetery, so let's see what's going on in it. Alright, you see the ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seems lost and depressed, above and beyond what's expected for a ghost. Howdy, ma'am. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning. Well, you see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys, and after that they each had 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Oh, yes. In fact, I died here in the graveyard where they're all buried. I came to visit them. I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. That's not the problem, though. 95 years is a pretty good run, after all. So, what did you forget? Well, I brought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed, and I can't bear to leave until I've remembered. Well, let's see what we can do. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, her first name ends in a vowel. I was 40 when she was born. No, 37. Or was it 42? So it's a range of within 5 years. About 55 years ago, give or take. Not buried next to any of her daughters. First name is longer than her last. She passed the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Favorite hobby was knitting. I think I knew who she was. Oh, no, we don't. I should think about this a bit more. I'll be back in a minute. I thought we had found something earlier that... So there's Pamela Smith, little Becky Smith, Lilith Smith. She was born in 22, she was born in 43. That could be like a mother-daughter thing. So probably not that. Leslie Smith. It's only 19. Nellie Faye Smith was 50. Penultimate Becky Smith was 14. First Becky Smith. She probably wasn't sickly if she made it like 30, 40 years. So we want to look for Becky Smiths, I suppose. Let's dig that up. You uncover a coffin that was apparently delivered by mail because it still has the address printed on it. Either that or this is a joke about somebody going to Hellstrom Ranch after they die. You got Melissa Smith, who was 38. Magdalene Smith, who was 23. Mezzo Becky Smith, who was 50. Linda Smith. Leilani Smith. Lenore Smith. It's a lot of Smiths, man. Is there more Smiths in here? No. Let's dig that up. We get some decent whiskey. Gotta love that whiskey. Alright, Fred Deeks. Couldn't remember the rhyme about which snakes are poisonous. Got patent emetic. Cures poison by making you vomit. Loot the Goblin Picnic. A net jangle. First lead bicyclist to ride off a cliff. Got some riding boots. These walks, man. These walks are too much. Professional sword swallower. Dynamite Jim Fresca. All the bits they could find. This tombstone has a big and fancy and has a door on the front of it. Inside there's a document with a weird little metal object. Read the document. Document describes a tontine. The bearer wishes a Chet Buttersley with a weird sequence of letters. B-T-L-I-T-R. Huh. So let's take the object. It's a key fragment. B-T-L-I-T-R. It's got to be a code of some sort. We don't have any needles. We don't have safe cracking. We really need to get safe cracking, and we need to get some more needles. But they don't ever seem to show up in stores. And there seems to be a very limited supply outside of that. Xavier J. Horndog ran for mayor right off a cliff. Lucky Vinnie Pike, he's bound to round out sooner or later. Gina Slapradish ate too many wasps. Good God. Embroidered herself to death? That one guy, yeah, you know the one. Yeah, him. Brad Haggins, the most strikingly rat-faced man any of us had ever seen. Tried to eat a live eagle on a dare. Dig it up, got some loose teeth. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard, but shh. Lower your voice, they'll hear us. Who? The cultists? Shh. Yes. Not a fan? They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated. That sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Sure, well, plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life just to get used to being... when you've got used to being dead, right? I could see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. I'll let you know when it's safe. Poor guy. Losing his mind. Alright, so it has to be one of these down here. Alright, we're back. Is it possible that it's Penelope or Patricia? Alright, so this one was 50, so it's not there, I don't think. That one was 24, could be. This one was 5. Was there a Becky that died at 5? 50 for that one. No. 24. Even the youngest Becky was 16. It's not Paula. I think it's Patricia. Aw, man, I really thought that was it. Oh well. I do know that we do have to sleep to come back to that, so... let's go take a look at the Curious Abandoned Well real quick. Got a Depressed Rancher Candy, and a Ranch Punch. That's disgusting. Milk and whiskey. Okay, so we need to get a rope. Let's go, horsey. So we do have to go to Ghostwood. Might as well go there now. Oh, let's fight this guy. Let's fight him, fight him, fight him. Might as well just fan hammer, take him down. Is there any people here? People? People? Ooh, there's a pencil. I want the pencil! Alright, so we have to knock on these. Your fist makes a distant, echoey plap sound on the door of the town hall, and a ghostly voice comes out of nowhere. Ah, visitor, you'll be needing an identification card. Guess so, we'll be happy to fill out the forms. Most living people here have trouble holding the pages. You'll be needing a number 3 pencil. If you're filling out the forms, can't you just use your own pencil? I will, but the instructions say very clearly the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. Well, okay. So we go to the Department of Requisitions, it's just next door. Alright. Alright, what is our last name? Shartright. Our first name? Taint Shartright. Taint Sneaky Shartright. This is great. How many bars are on the Adjunct Department of Records? Is it 9? Adjunct Department of Records. Is it here? This is the only thing that has bars, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 if you count the door. Let's see if they count the door. Shartright, Taint, Sneaky, Dirtwater, 10. Alright, then 6. Shartright, Taint, Sneaky, Dirtwater, 6. Shartright. Oh, permit expired. Oh, we got a number 4 pencil. So I don't know what to do now. So we got the pencil, but we can't seem to do anything with it. Alright, so we sharpened the pencil. Right, number 3 pencil, here it is. That's a number 4 pencil. No, it's 75% of a number 4 pencil. Ugh, technicalities. Alright, last name, Shartrate. First name, Taint. Middle name, Sneaky. Taint, Sneaky, Shartrate. Yep, that matches what it says here. Good, where are you from? Dirtwater. And there are 6. Damn it. Alright, do it again. Shartrate. Taint. Sneaky. Dirtwater. 10. Because I wanted all of them that time. Alright, yep, correct. Alright, everything seems to be in order. Allow me to officially welcome you to the town of Ghostwood. Here's your visitor ID. Thank you. Say, was it always called Ghostwood, or? Yes. Total coincidence. Alright, so we got more to do here. We gotta get that logging permit and everything, but I am gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode there. If you enjoyed the episode, please hit the like button below. If you'd like to if you'd like to see more, subscribe, and until next time, have a good one.